All right, welcome back. And we are going to go through the third worksheet today. For this third worksheet itself, as you can see, the first question is on the order of magnitude for different objects. Now, the information of this question can actually be found in your textbook as well. All right, alternatively, you can, of course, I will encourage you guys to go online and check out the resources, all right, so as to verify these values. Right now, why is it important for us to know all this? The idea here is really for you to appreciate how big or how small these values are. All right. So, for example, if it would be illogical for me to say something like, "Oh, my wallet is actually 10 to the power of 3 meters long," because 10 to the power of 3 meters is actually 1,000 meter. That's 1 km. How can you have a wallet that's 1 km? All right. And in physics, we actually emphasize that we are learning the logic of things. Everything should be rational, should be reasonable, should be logical. So, for example, if you were to do a certain questions in your exams and you find that, the weight of your wallet is 5 kg, then one would consider whether that is really possible, all right? Or if it's 50 kg, all right, that's really kind of impossible, I think. I don't think anyone would want to carry around a wallet that's 50 kg. All right. So these values here, the order of the magnitude here, these kind of questions is really for you to appreciate how big or how small certain numbers are. All right. Now, so to move on, the next question asks about the precision of an instrument. All right. And the precision of an instrument actually refers to the smallest unit of measurement. All right. So if you were to take a look at your ruler, I believe that for our everyday ruler, the smallest unit would actually be would be 1 mm. All right, would be 1 mm. So usually what we will see on our ruler would be something like this. As an example, so this is 0, and then you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have got 1 cm over here. So each of these stands for 0.1 cm, or it's just a precision of 1 mm. Right, that's what we mean when we say precision. Right, moving on. So these are the different equipments that we will be learning about. You can obtain all of this information from a textbook, but it's on different pages, so you might have to sort through it a little bit. All right. And I think the most important thing is you need to know the 4 different types of equipment that we use for measuring the length itself. All right. So the 4 equipment, starting from the longest one, would actually be your measuring tape. That's number 1. All right, with a precision of 0.1 cm. And then your meter rule with a precision of the same 0.1 cm. The third one will be your vernier caliper here with a precision of 0.01 cm. And the fourth one would be your micrometer screw gauge with a precision of 0.001 cm. All right. Now, so quick question: why do we need to have different equipment of different precision? And the idea is actually very simple. Just to share with you guys a rough guideline. So our 4 equipment over here: a measuring tape. All right, measuring tape, our meter rule, our vernier caliper. I'm just going to write it as VC, so everyone should know how it's spelled. And then, of course, our micrometer screw gauge. Now, these equipments are all used to measure different length. So, for example, measuring tape is we usually use it for length that is above 1 meter, as an example. All right. And then for meter rule, of course, it is length that is less than 1 meter because the meter rule is only 1 meter long. But usually more than 15 cm. All right. Your vernier caliper is used for length that's less than 15 cm, but roughly more or less more than 3 cm. And your micrometer screw gauge is used for things that's less than 3 cm. Now, again, this is a rough gauge, a rough guideline for you to understand, for us to understand. All right. And the precision, as you saw just now, the measuring tape is 0.1 cm. The meter rule is 0.1 cm. The vernier caliper is 0.01 cm. And the micrometer, because micrometer is a mm, right? Usually we write it as 0.01 mm. But just for our comparison's sake, I'm going to change this to cm to show you that it's actually more accurate than your vernier caliper. Now, and why would it really matter? All right, why do you notice that the shorter the distance you're trying to measure, the more precise the equipment should be? And the reason is actually very simple. I mean, think about it this way. So you're running 2.4 km, all right, for your fitness test. And would any one of us complain, Cher, why you make us run 2.4 km and 1 cm? All right. I don't think anyone would mind. All right. Or 2.4 km. And then, your teacher make you exceed the run by 0.1 cm. It's just less than 1 footstep. I don't think anyone would mind. But if you were to scale it down and think about the comparison. So for example, you are buying I don't know, maybe a proposal ring. All right. A ring and a measurement of 1 cm difference. Would that make a big difference? Definitely yes. All right, definitely yes. So for example, if your finger is supposed to fit a ring, let's say of a 2 cm diameter, and you go and buy a 3 cm ring, I'm sure everyone realize that that is way too big, right? So that's why the idea here is the smaller the measurement, the more precise it should be. All right, and that's a summary for this worksheet. Right? I hope you understand everything. Again, at any point in time, if you need to, please replay the video, pause the video, whatsoever, so that you can check the answers yourself. If you don't understand anything, please feel free to contact your physics teachers. Right? Thank you, guys. See ya.